How you doing, YouTube? How you doing, comic book community? I wanted to make a quick haul video. For any of you who've been watching my videos, I've been planning on going on a comic and collectibles hunt with a good friend of mine. His name is Ian, Andrew Jones, and he is a huge vintage toys collector. So got sick and tired of spending every penny I got in my bank account on books, so we decided to map out a few swap meets. And actually found some good stuff, found some cool stuff, and he definitely went off on his collectibles. He did very well. I found some cool stuff myself, and I wanted to share that with you guys. First video I'm doing facing the camera, so I'm going to apologize in advance. I have a hard time concentrating on the camera, talking to the camera, because right over here is where I have my video is back on my monitor, so I have a tendency to drift over there. And I'm going to go over here when I hold up books to make sure that I don't have a glare. So before I get started on that, though, I am going to be doing a contest, well, actually more of a giveaway, and I'm going to make a small video about this tomorrow, but I wanted to get your thoughts as a community and people that engage in these all the time, and I see these contests going over and over and over again. Like, what are your best ideas for it? What type of contests were the ones that you've had the most fun participating in? I don't want this to be difficult, because I want anybody in the community that actually wants to get their hands on these books to be able to get them. But I wanted to get your thoughts on that, so if you can give me those thoughts, shoot it down in the comments below if you could. So without further ado, everybody who follows me or has checked out any of my videos knows I'm a little bit of a Daredevil junkie. Yeah, I got lucky on my hunt at the swap meets. So I got the Brubaker series. Okay, so make sure I don't have any glare here. So yeah, these are really fun. Oh, and I wanted to say that with the exception of one book that I got, I didn't pay over $1 for anything, and got it all in pretty good condition. So this is 110 Daredevil Brubaker series. 107. 108, and my favorite cover of that series right here is, pull that plastic taunt. Alright, and that's 109, and I got a little blur and a glare. So yeah, of course that would happen on my favorite cover of the series. So yeah. I am also a big Scotty Young fan. I love this stuff. I just think it's super fun, and I'm a big Daredevil junkie, so I got a 2-for-1 on this. I think this is the book, I'm pretty sure this is the book that I spent $2 on. $2 whopping dollars to get my 2-for-1 Daredevil and Scotty Young. So I was really pleased with that. And this is the double-sized 350th issue. I'm going to have to double check that number, but this is a really cool cover. Throwback to all the Frank Miller story arc stuff with Stick and Stone, Claw, and damn it, forgot his name. Anyway, so there's Matt Murdock right there on the cover. Yeah, so I was happy to get that for $1. Got a Daredevil variant with Spider-Man for $1, and that's pretty new. I don't know, a dozen or so issues back, and I didn't have this, so I was pretty excited to just stumble across it in the dollar box. Got another old DD that I had already had this, but for $1 I had to pick it up, $2.16. So yeah, digging that. So I could double side that. Blur, blur, blur. Okay, this I didn't even know existed, so I thought this was pretty cool. It's Marvel Adventures featuring Daredevil with a classic Daredevil cover on it, and yeah, I thought this was a really cool find. Got it home, looked it up. It's, you know, it's worth $1. That's what I found it. But you know, for me as a guy who collects Daredevil, to stumble across a series that I didn't even know, and of course I've got the original cover, so I'm gonna double side this, so that's gonna have a nice little fun spot in my collection, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so that ends all my Daredevil stuff. So let's see. I was able to pull a Spawn number 8. Pretty cool Sin City cover. That yellow bastard. Now it's Frank Miller, so it's by definition just gonna be kind of cool. Yeah, so I dig that. Another buck. Oh, it's rough. It's rough spending a buck. And I understand this is one of the favorite books of seeking vintage, near mint, vintage fine, formerly known as our comics connection from Hawaii. This is one of his favorite books. That's the green copy. It's not one of the rare variants, but you know, for a buck, I'll take that every day of the week, twice on Sundays. So yeah, and it's in really good shape. It's got a little fold. Where is it? Well, it's gonna be tough for me to show you, but there is a little fold. But I don't care. I'm keeping it. So it's not like I'm gonna try and flip that book. These I stumbled across. Just thought they were excellent covers. So yeah, Uncanny X-Men 473. And looking pretty sexy on the cover there. She looks pretty badass. And she makes a reappearance right there for me. I really like this one. For a buck, can't go wrong. 467. So that's pretty cool. New X-Men and X-23 on the cover. Pretty cool cover. I dig it. For a buck. And considering some of the books I was stumbling across, I can't believe I got these. Got another Daredevil variant. And this is another one that I didn't have. So I was pretty excited to stumble across this. So that's all the stuff I get at the swap meets. And I got my usual books from the shop. Old Man Logan. This was recommended, I believe it was Alex the Comic Hoarder, was saying that everybody should be getting their hands on these covers. So I took him at his word and I picked myself up a copy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Keep on going with Elektra. Daredevil hookup right there, and I got to stop off and see Nathan Gooden, who was my artist on Killbox, on Arc 1 of Killbox, and he's got a new book coming out, and well, not coming out, it came out, and he had a signing up here in LA, so I was able to go down there, hang out with him for a little bit, and get Powerless. Alright, and I got his signature right there. And this is from Vault Comics. They're new. They've been around for, I mean, this is their first set of titles. Heathen was their first one. It did very well. Powerless is doing pretty well, as I understand it. They almost sold out at distributor level. They're hoping for a second printing. And yeah, I guess I could put this one down over here with my cheap books, because I know Nathan, so he gave it to me for free, and you know, signed. And yeah, it's good. The artwork's amazing. Story's pretty cool. So you know, if you are so inclined, check out some Vault books. They're putting out some good stuff, and I can tell you without fear of contradiction that the guys running this company, they're comic book guys. You know, they all collect. They all love comics, and yeah. So you know, check them out if you are so inclined. So anyway, I'm looking forward to anybody's thoughts on what type of contest or giveaway they have the most fun with. And I hope you dug the books that I was able to dig up. And I will talk to you all soon. That'll do it. So cool. Be well and take it easy, guys.